$55 billion certainly popped off the screen this morning, especially when I saw it was tied to EA Sports, the gaming company who has been purchased, acquired. Anyway, there's new money rolling in, and it's from an interesting source. Brandon, OIAS, host of Outsider Information, Saudi money, and a couple of names attached to it that definitely raise some eyebrows. So I will start with this. I am anti monopoly. I am anti exclusive license, which EA has made a habit of trying to acquire. I think it's anti competitive. I think it makes it so that companies with those licenses have to try less because when you're the only show in town, people are going to patronize your product anyway. That is what I dislike. And just generally, EA microtransactions. Yeah, I'm just not an EA fan. Haven't bought really any of their games in quite some time. Going to the actual the analysis side of this, the number was massive. Anytime that much money is spent, there is a desire for an immediate return on the investment. And a lot of times the workforce are the ones hit by that. That's scary because that means job loss. When we go back to what happened at Twitter, Elon took over, he bought it for, I believe it was $44 billion, and then laid off 70% of the people. I'm hoping that doesn't happen with EA Sports because that's going to put an increased strain on the people doing the work and also probably make the product worse. This purchase was not somebody who said, you know what, I don't like how Madden is basically the same game every single year, and darn it, we are going to spend the money to make sure we make superior products. No, this was an investment and a chance to make more money because gaming is a multi-billion-dollar industry with the way that it's grown over the last decade plus. So this was purely strategic. It had nothing to do with making the lives of gamers better, and certainly not the people who were making the games their lives better. So let's not get it twisted there. I am curious what this means for the future of other gaming companies, bigger companies. Could there be others that might be sold for an even bigger price? This is the baseline. $55 billion is where it started. That price is only going to go up, and it's going to increase the likelihood that companies are going to position themselves to potentially get some of that money. Again, doesn't really work out well for the people doing the work, just the people who actually get to collect. So things to pay attention to. If this is a space you track in, give me more information. I'm going to definitely monitor this as somebody who does game because it's fascinating and there are real implications. So if you've got other details, please throw them my way. I am always interested in learning more. As always, if anything resonates, like, subscribe, and engage. Can't save the world with anything we do here, but going to do our best to inform and hopefully not make it worse. Happy Monday. We will see you next time.